Today we are talking about how to reach more people on Pinterest. Can you really get your brand, your products in front of more people on Pinterest? Absolutely you can, and it really does not take that much effort. It's just knowing what to do. And when you get a real strategy in place where you have the right things happening, you will start to reach more people. It will start driving traffic into your website, your blogs, your store, your products, wherever it is that you want to drive that traffic in. And the more traffic that you have coming in that is targeted traffic with people interested in what you have to offer, you're going to increase your sales just naturally. Before we dive into this subject and go a little bit deeper with it, giving you some 3 top tips on how you can reach more people on Pinterest, go ahead and subscribe down below to Pin Traffic Power here on YouTube and ring the notification bell so that you can get the updates on every single video that's released weekly. All right, let's dive in. How to reach more people on Pinterest. Can this be done? Yes, easily. Your first tip, number 1, use low competition keywords. Search on Pinterest, search on Google, search in various places so that you can figure out and do your research on what do people really want, what are they looking for, and you're going to use those keywords, long tail keywords, that means 2 or more keywords, and you're going to use that as your pin description. And also it's great if you can use that as the overlay text that goes over the pin image itself. Now, the search engine, which Pinterest, I don't know if you realize, many people don't realize that Pinterest actually is a search engine, and it's much like Google. When you get your pin out there in the search engine can read the text on your pins, and they will pick up the keyword phrase that is coming from the pin image itself, and it's going to pick up that keyword phrase that is in the pin description as well. So when that happens, your goal is to use low competition keywords so that you dominate the area that no one else is doing. That is your secret to reaching more people on Pinterest. So how do people actually find you on Pinterest? Through your pins. They are probably not going to know anything about your brand or your business. They will not find you from your profile. Most likely, they're not going to find you through your boards. How they really find you is actually from the pins that you put out there on Pinterest. So get those low competition keywords going so that more people can find your pins and be able to then engage with your pins. And that would be through saves and clicks on your pins. Now, the second tip is to create an image, your pin image, so that it looks appealing, that people want to click through and find out more. So we've talked about your low competition keywords, getting that text overlay, but also use an image that looks nice and make sure that it is the correct pin dimension sizes. Right now in 2019, those pin dimension sizes, according to the best practices by Pinterest, is 1,000 by 1,500 pixels. This gets updated every single year. So you need to keep up to date with the creative best practices that Pinterest releases and changes on a regular basis. But currently that is the pin dimension size that they recommend best for both an organic approach and through your sponsored pins as well. So definitely create a pin that encourages people to want to click through to find out more. Now, how can you really do this? Through your keyword research, you will figure out what people are wanting. What are they looking for? And more importantly, do they have a problem that needs to be solved? I'll give you a secret here. The more problems that you can solve for people, the more they want to interact with you, hang around, the more that they will want to do business with you because you are now speaking their language. You are helping them. So using Pinterest and doing marketing in general is not actually about you. It's not about just getting your brand out there in front of a lot of people, because it may end up getting lost in the sea of pins. What you want to do is get your pin in front of the right people and have it stand out where you actually are dominating and there's not much competition around you. This is especially important if you are a new brand and nobody knows who you are quite yet. They will discover you first through your pins. For this reason, it really levels the playing field. No longer is the big brands going to be able to dominate on this platform. That is why Pinterest is so great. That is why search engines are amazing, because it levels the playing field. A small brand, a startup company has the same opportunity as a major big brand. They're going to discover you through your pins. If your pin can solve a problem for people, if it can help them in some way, that's going to pique their interest and get them to want to click through that pin to go over to your website, your store, your blog, wherever it is you want that traffic to go, that you include in the link of your pin, the URL link. When they travel over, you increase your traffic. The more people that you get coming over to your website, guess what will happen? Your sales will probably increase. You are now building a relationship with these people, and you can get them into your sales funnel. That could be have them sign up on your email list. It could be buy a low cost product and then they're automatically on your email list. Or maybe they have interacted with your pin so much, they've read so many of your blog posts, they know who you are, they love exactly what they do. Now they're ready to buy. Most people are not ready to buy on the first encounter of a product. So your blog post is your second sales funnel. Your email list is one, your blog post is the second one, to help people get to know you and to help them understand more about your brand and your products. So if you can show people how your products solve a problem and how to use your products or your services, you are going to do great. And that's true not just on Pinterest, but that's true in general. That's where you're going to get your most sales happening. So let's recap this. Your tips for how to reach more people on Pinterest. Number one, use low competition keywords. Make sure that your pin cuts through and you don't have to sit and worry about trying to compete with thousands of other pins out there that are saying the same exact thing and doing the same thing. Move away from your competition. You do that by doing your research, get those low competition keywords, use them on your text overlay, get them in your pin description, use an appealing image, and make sure that that competition, your low competition keyword phrase that you're using is actually something that solves a problem too, because it will pique their interest and say, yeah, I want to find out more. They click through and off they are running, reading your article, interacting with your products, getting to know your brand. And now they might even sign up on your email list because you have something great that you can offer them for free. Even if it's just a small discount to your store and your products, they love what you do and they will want to be a part of it. So I hope these tips are useful for you on how to reach more people on Pinterest. It's actually quite easy. If you want to learn more, I have just released the video training of the workshop that we did in the Pin Traffic Mastery course called Fast Pins. If you're interested, I will include that link down below. And it also comes with a cheat sheet that is available to you. If you follow this method, it shows you how to do your research fast to find those low competition keywords, which also reveals to you what your audience is actually typing into the search bar, what they're actually trying to figure out, what they are wanting to know more about. And that's going to tell you how you can help solve problems and speak their language. That's the real secret to helping you get more people that you can reach quickly on Pinterest. Definitely subscribe to Pin Traffic Power here on Pinterest and ring that bell so that you can get more videos like this. And I hope to keep delivering to you every single week a brand new video on some awesome and fresh Pinterest marketing tips to really help you move the needle in your business